welcome back to the Kiosk Presents in Niagara Falls and Buffalo, New York. Hey, today's interview is going to be no sweat because we have a guest who's certainly calm and cool under pressure. You know him from TV's Man vs. Wild. It's Bear Grylls. Bear, welcome to the Kiosk Presents.
Hi guys, nice to be with you. Yep.
You know, I got to tell you, I've never had such a reaction from people when I mentioned your name. Our cameraman Chad came in today. He goes, "Oh, I'm having a bad day." I go, "Well, don't worry. We're going to be interviewing Bear Grylls." He goes, "Bear Grylls, dude!" And he calls his friend Mike. Guess who we're interviewing? It was like I'm going to be interviewing the Rolling Stones and the Beatles together. So it was amazing.
Oh, well, that's nice. Well, hello, Mike.
All right. Yeah, in fact, it's Mike Pickens' birthday. If you can say happy birthday to Mike, you'll make his day.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mike. Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
All right. Now, Bear, you've flown a parajet paramotor higher than the Himalayas. You've jumped out of planes into the craziest, most remote places in the world. What are you doing in Seattle with the folks from Degree Antiperspirant?
Well, we're prepping for the big Tough Mudder event. So tomorrow morning we'll have 10,000 people flooding down here to run this 12-mile obstacle course. It's going to test their strength, their stamina, their grit. They're going to get covered head to toe in mud. And the whole event's sponsored by Degree Men, who are sponsors of mine, and they said, would I design an obstacle for this race? So I'm here. We're at what's called the Timber Tantrum that we've designed, and you can see it behind, but that's going to test their balance and ultimately their commitment. So they've got to throw themselves over this. But they're always fun, these events, and it's about introducing people to the outdoors.
That's amazing. Now, there's like a 15-foot wall they have to climb. That's crazy.
Oh, they love it. You know, the thing is, it always looks easy when it's nice and pristine like this. It's when you're totally covered in mud and you're slipping and sliding. But, you know, it's not a race. It's about helping people and helping your buddies get around this course. And people always love it. And as I said, it's a way to introduce people to the outdoors and to really learn about movement, which is kind of a big thing, obviously, for me in my life and for Degree as well, who sponsor it.
That's super. And now, where are people going to be able to kind of tune into this excitement that you guys are doing?
I guess toughmudder.com, and they can come and sign up on the day, but there are going to be a lot of people here. It's great, I love it. It's just started to rain. That's going to make it really muddy and slippy, but it's going to be fun.
Now, you know, obviously you're so well known by everybody for everything you've done, outdoor survival, you've done in the inner city survival. What could you tell the everyday kind of working stiff? What can they learn and apply from what you do to their everyday lives?
Well, I think, you know, adventure is all about throwing yourself into it, heart and soul, and I think the wild rewards commitment, and I think life's like that as well. You know, sometimes you've got to grab life and go for it and not be scared to fail a little bit or to fall off things a little bit, not listen to the dream stealers, and go for it. And I think that's kind of the parallel always between adventure, Tough Mudder, things like this, and also life. Right.
Well, you know, and like I say, you know, I got such a reaction from all the guys around here today when they knew that we were going to be interviewing you. But you know, your appeal goes beyond just the guys. I mean, you've written a series of books for children, and you really have a special place for them as well, don't you?
Well, I think, you know, I've been given a super privileged platform through the whole Man vs. Wild 7 seasons of that, and for me, it's about inspiring and encouraging people. And you know, we all have our Everest to climb in our life. And, you know, I really want to encourage people to go for it. So, but thank you, that's kind to say.
Well, that's great. Well, I've got to tell you, what you're doing is really exciting. It looks fabulous. And I hope everybody checks out degreemen.com and the other locations for the Tough Mudder Challenge, and hope it goes good. So good that everybody gets dirty and sloppy, and I'll tell you, right here in Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York. In fact, I must ask you, because we've had some stunts done here in Niagara Falls, have you ever been to Niagara Falls, and what sort of adventure could you do here in Niagara Falls?
Wow, well, you're surrounded by great adventure there. And the thing is, what I've learned is that you know, in America, you're never far from adventure. You know, that's a great thing about this country. So, so good, go for it, enjoy it. We're certainly going to have fun here, and we're looking forward to getting muddy.
Well, you have a lot of fun. We're gonna take our snakeskin beverage containers and do a big toast for you this afternoon. We wish you a lot of luck, and thanks for joining us on the Kiosk Presents.
I love it. A happy urine drinking. Take care.